Entertainment! Well, hello there, all you crazy cats and kittens. We're back with another episode of Diablo 2 Resurrected. In our last episode, we left off completing the quest from Kasia, where we killed the Blood Raven, and in return, Kasia assigned a merc to help us out. This time, we're going to run through a little bit of Quest 3 of Act 1 called The Search for Cain. In this quest, we're going to be rescuing our old friend that's been captured and held prisoner in the town of Tristram. The backstory of Tristram is just a tip of the iceberg peeking into the lore of this game, which I find to be one of the greatest things that's kept me hooked. And that's exactly why I wanted to make this video series. What do you say we clean up our inventory and go back out adventuring? Now we can hire mercenaries from Kasia. And mercenaries are sidekicks. They don't necessarily go out on their own and do your bidding. They stay with you. And in Act 1, Kasia being your mercenary dispatcher, she has at her disposal a bunch of archers. By completing that quest, she gave me a Nor here. A Nor has an inventory of her own and has stats of her own, and she also has a couple skills. Inner Sight and Fire Arrow. What is this one? Exploding Arrow. She needs to get to level 12 in order to use that. But one way or the other, it is very handy to have a sidekick because it doubles the amount of damage you can do.
We are facing an evil difficult to comprehend.
You shooting and her shooting.
There is only one Haradrim sage, schooled in the most arcane history and lore, who could advise us. His name is Deckard Cain.
Deckard Cain.
You must go to Tristram and find him, my friend. I pray that he still lives.
So Tristram, you go through the underground passage to the Dark Wood. I don't want to bore you guys with some of this unimportant commentary and action. Ultimately, we're going to clean up our inventory, and then we're going to go back out into the stony field and find the underground passage. In this case, that passage is going to be on the top left of my screen on that rock wall somewhere. I do end up running around the map a little more in order to get a little more experience and items. But what I should have done was find the Stonyfield waypoint before going into the passage. That's neither here nor there, but we're going to remember it for next time. Give her some good defense. Let's check out this ring. 2 to strength. I really don't even need strength, but it's better than dexterity at this point, so. Let's go this way to the underground passage. It's on that rock wall. You can see by the map, looking at the path, the dirt path. Underground passage level 1. Alright, now that we are in the passage, we're going to shuffle through and find the exit of the passage to the Dark Wood. There is a second level to the underground passage with a few more mobs, along with a little more XP and loot opportunities for us, but we're going to do our best just to stay on level 1 and find the exit to the Dark Wood. There are plenty of points in time where you'll see me back up from fights in order to reset points, organize, or pull my merc. Eventually, my Sorc will get the teleport skill, and I will be able to teleport out of dangerous situations and pull my mercenary with me to safety. But until that time, which I think is around level 18, I am stuck doing it the hard way and just running to pull her away from her death. How's about we resume here, as I'm about to find the exit to the Dark Wood. Alright, here's the Dark Wood. Let's see if we can find us a waypoint. Just in case things get hectic. Little do I realize that here in a little bit things do get a little hectic, but it's nothing that I can't handle because I'm used to it. I've been playing this game forever, and I know how to handle things. Oh boy. Here are a few brutes that generally are close enough to the Tree of Infus to protect it. Just before I was able to get to the waypoint, they came running. So, I decided to focus my efforts on them instead, and I'd make my way back to the waypoint and the tree once the all clear was given. What is this called? The Tree of Infus?
Not enough mana.
It's going to spit out a scroll that I have no room for. Okay. We're going to take this waypoint, go back home, and because I'm a schmuck and forgot to get the stony field waypoint, we got to run it.
Oh, very good. I have translated the runes on this scroll. You must find the cairn stones and touch them in the order that I have written.
Go to the cairn stones in the stony field. Touch the stones in the order found on the scroll of Invus. Enter the portal to Tristram, but beware the danger that lies ahead. 2. O. Dash. Drop. Up. Double dash. O. Whatever that order is. Alright, so we're going to go to the cold plains, run to the stony field, which was to the left? Yes. So we're going to do a little bit of running here. Alright, who remembers the order? Double dash. O. Drop. Nope. Dash. Drop. Up. Find and rescue Deckard Cain!
Tristram was no match for Diablo's fury.
So when I started playing Diablo, I was a child. Maybe a teenager. I never played Diablo 1. I jumped straight into Diablo 2, so I had no idea about Tristram. But Tristram is where Diablo 1 took place. Let's back up.
Not enough mana. I need mana. Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
Let's hit him. Hit him. Ah. Axe key.
I am overburdened.
Probably not that great of a hard leather armor, but we'll check it. 21, I have better, and I know my Mark has better, but nonetheless. I need to reestablish my potions. Help! Somebody help me!
Deckard Cain! Get to the rogue camp! Not enough mana.
Somebody help me, I've got a wedgie. Poor little wort.
Anymore.
I don't really need Wort's leg, I just wanted some money. Let's go back to the stony field and get that waypoint before we press
I
on.
need mana.
How does that sound? Alright, right here we're just going to run and get the waypoint, go back to town, and talk to Cain.
As a token of my gratitude, I will identify items for you at no charge.
Hey, thanks.
Regrettably, I could do nothing to prevent the disaster which devastated Tristram. It would appear that our greatest fears have come to pass. Diablo, the Lord of Terror, has once again been set loose upon the world. As you know, some time ago, Diablo was slain beneath Tristram, and when our hero emerged triumphant from the labyrinth beneath town, we held a grand celebration that lasted several days. Yet, as the weeks passed, our hero became increasingly aloof. He kept his distance from the rest of the townsfolk and seemed to lapse into a dark, brooding depression. I thought that perhaps his ordeal had been so disturbing that he simply could not put it out of his mind. The hero seemed more tormented every passing day. I remember he awoke many times, screaming in the night, always something about the East. One day he simply left, and shortly thereafter Tristram was attacked by legions of foul demons. Many were slain, and the demons left me to die in that cursed cage. I believe now that Tristram's hero was that dark wanderer who passed this way before the monastery fell. I fear even worse, my friend. I fear that Diablo has taken possession of the hero who sought to slay him. If true, Diablo will become more powerful than ever before. You must stop him, or all will be lost.
I realize that the last 2 minutes were all commentary from Cain about what he's been through, but that's just a small glimpse into what kind of material we're going to be dealing with. I don't want to spoil the future episodes, but I'd like to mention that Blizzard Entertainment does a great job depicting the story that Cain just told us into a cinematic, available to view once a character completes Act 1. I want to say thanks again for stopping by and checking out the video, and be sure to catch us on the next Diablo 2 episode, where we press on through Act 1 in completion of the remaining 3 quests. Please don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to catch future content that the Arrow Gaming Entertainment Group puts out. SmackDog has been doing more work with Aliens Fireteam Elite. I've seen a little bit of Vermintide gameplay out of him as well. Once Diablo 4 releases, I think there will be a few of us together collaborating on content for that. And there's been a small itch in the group to do some Tarkov and Valheim gaming, along with the current Call of Duty matches. Check the description below if you're interested in these games and want to join the Discord to share in your experience.